Hello everyone and welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. This is episode 42. Last time we were completing some gigs around Haywood, and we also found a gun called Skippy. We found a mysterious monk who took us on a meditative brain dance journey, and now we find ourselves looking at what to do next. And something that we're actually going to do is Phantom Liberty was a ride. It was exhausting for V. What a journey, especially what we were promised. And we cooled off some steam, did some gigs, and we need some R&R. You know, we need to go and hang out with Judy. So we're going to go to Judy's apartment. Now, I know that we have Judy being like, you want to come to my place? But I want to go visit Judy's, because that's something we haven't actually done yet. We had our interaction with her, and then we were given the keys to the apartment, and we haven't actually done anything about that. So we're gonna get out onto the road, we're gonna get our car, and we're gonna go to Judy's and try not to get attacked by any of the people hanging out in this park area. A lot of Valentinos. All we have to say is, to most people, we're friends of Jackie Wells because he's such a Night City legend. And then they go, oh cool, let's have a drink. You wouldn't ever do me wrong. And we go, yeah, for sure. Absolutely. And after we visit Judy, the plan is to also... Yep, that's right. Middle of the road. The plan is to also complete some more gigs in the Haywood area for Padre. But I'm interested to see if Judy will be home or if there's any interactions to be had. So this is something that's been overdue to tick off the to-do list, is to actually go to Judy's apartment instead of just inviting her to mine all the time. And we never ended up inviting her to the Dogtown apartment because I just don't think that that's appropriate. It's such a shit place. We gotta bring her into something, you know, something a little nicer. Maybe I'll also end up upgrading to a new apartment, because I know there's apartments for rent. We haven't actually looked into that yet either. I hesitated, okay? I'm obeying the road rules by reversing on a highway. But taking a look at the map and removing a lot of the stressful NCPD icons, we actually get a pretty decent look at some of the, you know, immediate things that we're going to be doing. Like, we've got our gigs that are littered around the map here that we've been slowly whittling down, and our side jobs. And we're going to try and mix and match those alongside some story progress. But I think we're like at that point where we're close, you know, main story wise, with Phantom Liberty finishing and meeting Hanako at Embers, kind of at that point. And the community has definitely made it apparent that it's quite the meme to make Hanako wait 5 million years. So I think everybody else has probably had like a similar experience, that it's like V's gonna just have a little bit of time dilation take place right now as we complete all of our optional things and then proceed with proceed with the mission. Okay, I did not mean to interrupt you guys. Sorry, I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way. Sorry. I've put on. Hold on a minute. Yeah. I'm getting myself trapped in here. I'm pinned. I've actually pinned myself. There we go. I'm free. I've put myself in the tight spot. Hold on. Getting out of here. Here we go. go. Freedom at last. There we go. Perfect. I've arrived. Okay, combat over. Alright, is Judy home? Hello, honey, I'm home. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, Mox. Why is that doing that? Don't do that. Thank you. God, that freaked me the hell out. I was like, I didn't realize that was a TV. It's like, who's in my house? Who's in my girlfriend's house? Tier 5 plus iconic shotgun, the Mox. Judy's mods give this shotgun extra lightness and precision. When enemies get close, your shot and knockdown chance increased. I think this was the gift that Judy had for us. She was like, I got you something. If I'm recalling that correctly. And she's here. That window looks closed, babe. That window is closed, babe. What are you doing? Are you okay? I can't even talk to you. Oh no. Guys, I think Judy's gone cyber psycho. Hello? Okay. Can't talk to Judy. And she's just... Okay. I can sit on this side here. That's interesting. You're not even gonna greet me? Are you mad at me? Okay. Ooh. I can actually see my room. For you from V and Devilry. So she put that in here. Can't stop thinking of you. What a bed. What a bedspread. The scuba gear. So I have my stash here. My wardrobe. I can also sit here. Judy, come and sit down. No need to stare into the window. It's not a good view right now. Alright. I just wonder if there's like supposed to be dialogue.
Jordan with an N54 news campaign update. Exit polls for the Night City.
It's so dark in here. I wish I could open the windows, and then I could open the window for her.
Weldon Holt of the Devolutionist Party received 47.8% of the vote, despite allegations of his complicity in the murder of Lucius Ryan,
check this update,
former mayor of Night City. But in a close race, Federalist candidate Jefferson Peralez still seized the election with 49.5% of the vote.
Peralez won the election.
In his concession speech, Mayor Holt offered his congratulations to the victor. Now we see whether Peralez will be able to realize his ambitious campaign promises. After the break, when will the Corsairs end their losing streak?
Damn, that's a nice touch. I kind of feel like Judy and I should be able to interact, you know? Maybe if I, like, save and reload, she might be in, like, a different spot. Reloading the game, sadly, does not get her to interact with me. But I do have this shotgun. Maybe I'll have to visit there another time, and she might be in a different spot, not staring into a window. But we do have a gun for hire gig here, so let's just cross the road. See what fun we can have. Regina.
V, got a simple, clean-cut gig. Need you to zero someone who's been extorting regular, hard-working folks. Our public enemy's name is Blake, and he is one slippery motherfucker. More info on him and his MO attached.
Okay. Rocketeering's the name of the game in Kabuki. The badgers pretend like they don't see when hustlers like Blake reel in the next victim. The script's always the same. Act 1, a promising money deal. Act 2, an unpayable debt. The sucker this time was Roger Wang, store chain owner. Blake's already seized ownership of one of the stores, but has bigger plans. Like I said, this kind of debt's unpayable, so Wang got wise and paid us instead. This human shit-stained Croyle is about to disappear, so the time to act is now. And one more thing, Blake's got hustle from the animals watching his back. Right, time to do a job and eliminate the scumbag. Tim Autry, okay. Already missing most of his health. Might be that third body then. Shark in the water. Maybe pay attention to that noise, right? Chill. Oh, there's Blake. He's sitting down there. Use your PC if you don't mind. My beloved debtors, Adam Allen, Ripper gave away med equipment. Need to let it slide for now, or my chum will hang himself. Roger Wang, shop owner, lots of meds and med equipment, has his own network. Need to drain quick before the supply goes dry. James Spears, guy from the restaurant, stubborn, sent some pets to break his legs. Lily Mills, model, has to give up her apartment, unaffected by threats made to mother. Should make good on the threat anyway, prove our agency means biz. There's literally only one person that he's nice to. Debt. You're joking. I didn't borrow any from you. We talked about a loan, that's all. Roger, time is money and mine ain't cheap. I gave you business advice, a service that isn't a charity. One more thing. Could you pass along my warm regards to your daughter and congratulate her on her pregnancy? I'm sure you're real excited to be a grandpa. Your daughter's got a fine place in Kabuki too. Real bright future ahead of her. Okay, I understand. Take my money. Already sent you away. Don't you dare go near my family again. Sheesh, Rog. No need to get nasty. You hurt my feelings, you know that? That's what you sent. It ain't enough. Silly you. You forgot the interest. But actually, I just got a thought for a quick and convenient way for you to put a ribbon on this thing. Give me that little shop of yours in Kabuki and we're all square. Only this time I could do without the attitude. I authorized you in the system. It's yours. Okay. Well. I've seen all that I need to here. Easy. And got the Eddie's man on our way. Got anything spicy for us to start with? Beat down, curb stomp? You're just watching for now. Look tough, guard me. Yeah, sounds like a snooze job. Occasionally pop a knee or deal with someone's wife, husband, kid, whatever. Nothing too complicated. Now that's more interesting. Should have started with that. Yep, there you go. No regrets on that one. Rue got eliminated and decapitated, and the animals don't even know what hit them. Let's get out of here. Rog can sleep soundly now.
There was a problem, you got rid of it. I'm happy, the client's even happier. Good work, V. Gig closed.
Done and dusted. Alright. So, we're in Regina's neck of the woods. Merc needed. So, we've got 12 out of 23 of her gigs done. These fixers got jobs, man.
Hey, V. Got this client. Not the brightest bulb in the bunch. Got himself into some serious trouble. Needs to leave town ASAP. More intel attached.
Flight of the Cheetah. Wangbo. You know that classic comedy setup where a gonk gets into serious trouble and only like some misanthropic hard-ass can save him? Well, let that be your guiding plot for today. The gonk in question is called Wangbo. He did some small time for the Tiger Claws, but instead of keeping his head down and being patient, he took a shortcut and stole from his own gang. Genius, right? Not only that, but the whole thing had his name written all over it. Wangbo is marked for death, meaning he has to disappear. The faster, the better. I already found a nomad smuggler, but someone still needs to get him from one end of the city to the other. But if he's spotted out in the street, the Tiger Claws will know about it. You know what to do, right? So let's get to it. He's holed up somewhere in the motel on Martin. Let's put him in the boot. So he's in a motel. So I just have to guess, huh? And I'll speak to the owner and be like, hey, anyone know a Wangbo?
여기야.
I'm being whispered to, which means he is close by. Where'd that whispering come from? I don't think he'd be in the server room, but let me get this loot real quick. I'm not even fucking investigating for this guy at the moment. I'm just running around. Oh, hang on. I see the green circle on my map. It's getting whispered at from so far away. What the fuck?
빨리 좀 하면 안 돼?
You Huangbo?
그래. 근데 다들 날 치타라고 불러. 내가 또 치타처럼 존나 빠르거든.
Hurry up, get the SIG. 2 guards packed of tigers heading straight for the motel. Okay, we're gonna go.
Okay, Cheetah. Whatever. I don't care. Long as you're good for it. How'd you get here?
야, 차 타고 왔지. 걸어왔겠냐? 이 근처에 주차해뒀어.
Let me do the driving.
Okay, I'm about to have to shoot some tigers.
야, 이런 개씨발
Try
놈들이야!
to blind
Yep,
or
they're
deaf
here.
you.
I'm at the motel,
You
hurry.
don't want to eat. Got somewhere else to be.
That's somewhere else
Shut
to
your
be.
trap if you don't want to eat lead.
Okay, we're gonna use his car, which is optional. Body check, baby. Isn't that nice? Okay.
Fine, my brother. Right? Must be that new badge.
And you get, buddy. Okay, combat, because of course. Automatic combat. Got him to the meeting with the nomads.
으, 씨발. 어우, 존나 아슬아슬했는데 그래도 우리가 해냈어!
We. If it wasn't for me, you'd be a stain on a motel floor. Okay, we're here. Get out.
야, 잠깐만. 근데 저 새끼를 믿어도 돼? 너 가면 내 콩팥 떼가고 그러는 건 아니지?
Reggie hired him direct. Ran the spec herself.
알았다고. 내리면 되잖아. 그리고 호텔에서 도와줘서 고맙어.
Welcome to reality.
Nice work, V. Quangbo thinks your nickname should be the Mad Lioness, so I guess he's happy. Closing the gig, sending you the cred.
Nice. Simply done. Alright, where are we now? Well, in this area, there aren't any gigs to do. So I guess we'll have to wait until we unlock Regina's next round of gigs, which will come shortly. So while we do that, Dino has the smallest amount of gigs, so let's do one for him. I got a job. We got a text from Sandra Dorset. Hey, V. It's Sandra Dorset, the one you saved from the scavengers. After what happened, I get the feeling I can trust you. Would you be up for retrieving a little something for me? I'll pay, of course, but it's kind of a sensitive matter, so I'd rather not get a fixer involved. It's my databank. The scavengers must have taken it while they were keeping me there. It was still connected to the net, so I traced it before they caught on and switched it off. I'm sending you the coordinates. Call me if you find it. I'd be super grateful. P.S. Data's confidential. I trust you won't access it. They literally brought back the woman that we rescued during, like, the first mission of the game, pretty much. That's crazy. She's like, hey, you saved me. That's so cool. Okay, another mission for us to do. And Regina texted us saying, one thing's for sure, V, you're on your way to the top. I'm just glad I can help you along the way. New gigs are waiting. Full disclosure. Okay. Now that's fun. I like that opportunity. We're right around the corner from a gig, but full disclosure, we'll go and do. Now I'm kind of curious. I wonder if that came up because we'd reached a certain point with the gigs with Regina that it unlocks another quest to do in there. I'm not sure if that's how it works, but if you've like made some progress in a particular area, you can actually unlock specific side jobs, or whether it's random. But that's pretty cool. I like that. All right. Let's do this job, and then we'll go and do full disclosure. We'll go to the Scavs hideout for a third time.
You stink of junk food.
B, got a guy I need gone. Used to be iron for hire. Still acts like it. But the eddies are worth the risk, trust me. Need more intel, check the attachment. Waiting on your sig. Thanks.
Alright, Dino. I'll cut to the chase. Jack Mouser, NC's gonkiest merc. Did a recent job for me, went too far. Way too far. He was supposed to collect some shards from a Zetatech transport, quiet-like. Except it wasn't quiet. That psycho offed every single guard, beheaded the driver and blew up the truck. Corpse foaming at the mouth, searching high and low for the prick. And I'll be damned if I go down because of him. I need you to toss his head at their feet. Maybe then they'll let this go. Mouser owns a seedy club downtown called Seventh Hell. Gut tells me he's holed up there till the smoke's cleared. I need you to get inside the club and take his psycho ass down, preferably on the down low. Understood? Good. Let me know when it's done. Alright, we're at another gun for hire job. Me and fellas.
Whoa! Think fleas like you just get in for free?
You got VIP rooms here? You know, for private shindigs?
Reserved for the boss and co.
Think he could use a little more company? Hmm?
Don't try to play me. Either I see eddies, or your ass is walking.
I put on the flirty voice. Alright, V.
Just chill, alright? Here.
I love the change in tone. 500 eddies to get inside a club. I could have just gone in the back room for sure, but...
Sweet Jesus. You hear that? Do you hear what they're playing?
Each to their own, Johnny.
That's what peeps with bad taste always say. Don't know what he did to deserve what's coming, but his music taste is reason enough to drop it.
It's a silent disco again. Nah, there's actually music this time. It needs to be like... It's interesting how the sound gets louder when you enter the room, but it should still be super loud because the doors aren't closed. Look at them go. Look at them dancing. Avoid entering combat.
Hi. That's it. All good.
Honestly, I kind of love how most of the time the clubs actually feel super alive and energetic. Like, I love the vibes that all the clubs we got into, how they feel. There's a lot of unique dance moves going on here too, actually. They're dancing better than V and Judy can.
Music in here is god-awful.
I like it. Beat keeps me awake.
Want to have a word with your boss? Ian?
Oh, you're out of luck. He doesn't really like to talk.
I don't care if he likes to talk. I asked you if he was here.
Sure, he's upstairs in the VIP room. Just don't expect a friendly welcome.
Fuck you going. VIP areas for VIPs.
I know the boss.
No, the boss, we're tight.
Boss knows a lot of peeps. Sure as shit ain't tight with a single one.
Yeah, but...
But, boss said to let nobody in once in alone time. So cut the act.
Turn around or shit gets ugly.
Oh, that's funny. Not gonna let me in, huh?
VIPs only.
Boss inside?
Yeah, why?
Want to have a word.
Yeah, and I wanna snort lines of Lazy Weezy's wreck.
Okay. We're sussing options here. Invoice. Roger McMahon. Dear sirs, once again I am requesting payment for the Boom Boom speakers. The final deadline for payment of the above items is the last day of the current month. If no payment is received, we're forced to put your debt in the hands of an arms collector through the Extract Exact program. New owner, Jack Mouser. I'm sure you already know that the club is a new owner, specifically me. So what do you need to know? I've got high expectations and zero patience for all those that don't follow through. You either give your all, or you can fuck off. You understand? There'll have to be some changes so this club can start making bank. For starters, sick leave ends now. You feel shitty? Your problem, not mine. Smoke breaks are out. Want to smoke? Do it at home. No private calls during working hours. Lunchtime is between 12:30. You need more time? Stop eating. Tips go into the communal pot. I decide who gets how much. Got any questions, doubts, suggestions? Great. Stuff them up yours. And gig. Sebastian Ibarra. Hey, Padre. Seek and you shall find, they say. Sometimes when you aren't even looking, the work finds you. There's this guy, Gustavo Water, runs with the Tinos. I've got a client who wants him gone. Can you help? Padre. This is very interesting. Sorry, Padrino baby, I'll pass this time. Not looking to step on any Valentino toes. Get some of that geek background. Neon Typhoon is about to hit America. It's Us Cracks and their new shocking single. Oops, don't pull that out. Hello, secret elevator. To the street? Alright, well, let's see. This isn't exactly what I was hoping for. God damn it. Well, this is the way that we could have got in without paying. Not the way that we can get to Jack. Oh, Jesus. Hello. I love how they scream when you, like, open a door or something, like as if you've just shot someone. It's always very funny to me. No access shard on here? Alright, well. I need to remove you so I can read the computer. Alright, those are off. New owner?
I'll call the cops.
And then a Joe. Damn it. Okay. You're asleep. Why isn't there an access token to the VIP area? Give me a little VIP card. Okay. Can't connect, not intelligent enough. Can't open this door. This person's brain dancing. Nobody's gonna leave their VIP card, like, sat on the floor. Can't see what this shard is because the game wants me to constantly... There we go. Who is Lizzie Wizzy pretending to be?
As if I didn't have enough problems.
So I get the feeling that, optional-wise, this would actually be achievable if we were more of a net-running intelligence build, because you could connect to that thing in there, probably do something. I could literally just quick hack him from here, you know? But unfortunately, I can't get in. I can't find a way in. I'm gonna have to do this with combat. So I'm so sorry. It's combat time. And unfortunately there's so many witnesses. I think it might be easier to get into... No, because there's still witnesses here. Everyone is watching. So maybe if nobody sees where the shot comes from, it'll be fine, right? It'll be fine, right? Because I'll be invisible in camo. So nobody will know. Nobody will know. There you go, everyone's still dancing. We're good. I have done it. Avoid entering combat because it's still in stealth. So but now I gotta deal with these. As long as they're a one and done, it doesn't entering combat. Doesn't happen. Ooh. Okay, so Jack is like right here. Oh, there's combat. Never mind.
What the? Who the fuck are you? How'd you get in here?
Quiet down, or I'll have to cut our convo short.
Oh, I get it. Got a bounty on my head, have I? Who hired you? Militech? Asukaga? Or was it that wanker, Dino? Like it even matters.
Sit down, Jack. I'm extending a fucking courtesy here. The fact that you're still alive means I'm open to parley.
Parlez-vous, go fuck yourself. Chit-chats for assholes. So let's get it over and done with. You versus me. Come on.
Say you win. Say you put me out of commission. You think your problems will just vanish into thin air? You crawled under a lot of people's skin. Said so yourself. Militech, Asukaga, Dino. They won't stop till your head falls at their feet.
So what? I'm supposed to blow my fucking brains out?
No. All you have to do is leave Night City. I'll tell him you took lead between the eyes and none will be the wiser. You can start over. A brand new life.
Yeah? Start with what? Everything I got's here. My club, staff, my girls.
And everyone who wants you dead. This isn't a multiple fucking choice. You're living on borrowed time.
Shit. Motherfucking...
Was that a yes or a no?
Just piss off and tell him the job's done.
I'll take care of everything.
Okay.
Leave me alone.
Avoid entering combat inside the club. We're in combat, but we're not in combat because of the nature of the forced conversation.
My mistake.
I'm gonna leave now. And we'll be like, yeah, he's gone. He's a bit of an asshole though. Kind of feel like he should,
I did nothing to you.
kind of feel like we should have just zeroed him. I'm trying to complete this optional objective here. I didn't even realize we'd be able to talk to him. We did it.
You persuaded Massa? Fucking hell, if I knew you could wag your tongue like that, I could have made you NC's richest drink slinger. Wasting your talents on the street instead of behind a bar. But cool. Massa's gone, so's the problem. You get your eddies, I close the gig. All good? All good.
Oh, good. There you go. And we never entered combat. Yes, I threw in a little extra for you at the nearest drop point. Professionalism deserves its own reward, am I right? There you go. Easy. Spent so long being like, how the hell can I get like a VIP access token or convince them to let me in? I just needed to zero the guy at the door, of course. Risky moves, but it worked. Alright. Let's collect our reward, and then we can go and see about this Sandra Dorset situation. Sandra Dorset, that chick you pulled out of a scav's nest? Man, give someone an inch and they take a mile. This databank must be pretty special to her if she ain't even willing to go through a fixer. Well, damn, now I'm kind of curious. Gonna help out or play by the rules of the game? Right, let's find Sandra's databank. Looks very like a fun time out here. So we got a Ripper. Could be inside the Ripper Doc's place, actually. Not going back to the Scav's den. Okay. Not through...
Oh, you're just gonna... Okay.
Not through the Ripper Doc's place. Lovely, lovely little environment here, isn't it? Ow!
Introducing Alois Decan, a deadbeat with a pretentious name. Gonk broke my trust and skipped town. Well, fuck him. Only thing I care about now is the data he left in NC. Specifically, what's on his comp. Check the attachment, you'll see what to do.
Okay, I have accepted a gig at the same time while also doing a side job. They are right next to each other. Steal Alois Dequain's laptop. The corpo mega prick who cheated me, and not only me, there's a whole city out there that wants to get his hands on this guy. As they say, the fate of a traitor is sealed at the time of his betrayal. But what interests me beyond my vengeance is the data pad and, well, the data on it. Our traitor picked up and fucked off right out of NC so fast he left his gear in town. Just 20 minutes ago, I got a login ping from his comp. Head over there and grab the device. Once we get it, we take advantage of this confused mess. Oh, these are scavs. Alright. Hey, look, and it's the clinic access token. Good stuff. I might literally find both items here, which is so funny. Both of what I'm looking for might just be in the same spot. Kabuki hit. 2 mercs hit our place in Kabuki, came for Dorset, walked out over my brother's back, asked the neighbors and they say it was a big Tino and a young poser piece of shit. You know anyone in the afterlife? Ask around. I want names. This isn't over. New record. Remember our old bet? Well, I beat our record. 260 pounds of chrome ripped out of one guy. Some techie coming off a shit in Arroyo. Every step he took, he left a crater in the sidewalk, he was so heavy. Well, I put a stop to that. Good citizen I am. Don't want him trashing our infrastructure. And that means you owe me a cold one. Didn't see that. Who the hell is this? Oh, I guess a joy toy. That's just sad. Let me get him out of here. Get him out of that brain dance. Be like, you can go now. Jesus. Alright, well here's Sandra's databank. So that is all located in the same place. Then we'll go down for the laptop. I love the efficiency of being able to do all of this in one go. There's the laptop.
Who would have thought?
Corpo or not, without Chrome, we all look like the same idiotic, bullet-ridden sacks of meat.
Bullet-ridden sacks of meat. There we go. Deposit the laptop. Grab this. Both in the same place. Okay, now we were told not to read it. But I'm too curious, which means we're gonna read it. And then we're gonna respect her wishes and turn it to Uncracked. Operation Carpe Noctem. Of course I need to read it. You must see what it is. Make a copy of the demon infecting the shard. Let's see. Let's have a look. Oh wait, I can keep going. Yeah, just get me out of here. Alright, get me out of here. Alright. For Night Corp internal use only, the tests have come back successful. The artificial intelligence CN07 has proven itself capable of bypassing commercial, device-specific and macro security systems accessible to Night Corp employees of the lowest ranks. None of the test subjects were aware that this experiment was being conducted on them. In compliance with the orders it was given, CN07 focused mostly on subject HK13, which at the time of the experiment's commencement was classified as calm and empathetic. After a period of subliminal conditioning, as we predicted, HK13 began to display acute psychopathic behavior. The highlight was a dispute over coffee, during which HK13 strangled one of their colleagues, then jumped out of the 16th floor window of the research facility. We will soon commence the next phase of the procedure and install CN07 onto the devices of our actual target. Wow. Artificial intelligence CN07. Dangerous. Carpe Noctem. So Carpe Diem is seize the day. I assume Carpe Noctem is seize the night, being Night Corp. Wonderful. And we never read it because we're such an expert cracking of security person that it was never even cracked. We're able to decipher it, get that information, and Sandra Dorset is none the wiser. And I got to read it. And now I got to go deposit this stuff. Deposited, and now we call Sandra. It's interesting that she's got her actual thing. At first glance, quiet, timid, and cautious. At second glance, prudent and professional. She works a high-paying corporate job in an unspecified company, work she excels at. After hours, she engages in unofficial net running for purposes known only to herself, a pastime she almost paid for with her life.
V. You're V, right? You find the databank?
Someone's back in tip-top shape. Trauma must have put you back together in no time.
Yep. Good as new. Still, if not for you, wouldn't have been anything left to put back together. Never got the chance to thank you properly. Wasn't there someone else with you? Big guy? Whenever you get a chance, tell him I said thanks.
Jackie's, Sure, I'll pass it on. Knowing Jackie, though, he'd probably take that as his cue to ask for your number and call you up for a date. But that'll never happen because Jackie, never mind. Sure, you got a lot on your plate.
Is everything okay?
Sure, yeah, of course.
So, did you find my databank?
It's really interesting. It's like if you choose to do the whole, like, you know, we won't get into that right now. It still is like V is so close to just being like, ugh.
Right to the chase, huh? Well, you'll never guess where I found it. A scav hunt. Sandra, you there?
Yeah, it's just that, well, ever since they told me what happened, I just can't stop seeing them. I figured they must have had it. But, you know, it's not like I was gonna go looking for it myself after. I keep telling myself it's over. The ones who took me are gone.
Listen, you got Trauma Team Platinum. You couldn't be in better hands. Sure, they already fixed the Sig Jammer exploit.
True. But who knows what the scavs will cook up next time? Anyway, that's all in the past now. Got bigger fish to fry.
You want to talk about it?
It's nothing. Just bring the databank to my apartment. Sending you the address now.
Thanks.
Preem, V. Exactly the tech I wanted. Thanks. Gig closed.
Nice. Let's meet with Sandra, who's actually nearby.
Sandra! It's me, V. Got your databank. Sandra! You in there?
Are you alone? Should anyone follow you?
What does it look like?
Come on. Don't like leaving the door open.
Still worried about the scavs? My, friend told me your memory'd be scraped clean.
The scavengers? No, I'm worried about... no, it doesn't matter. You bring the databank?
Ooh, okay. Dude, look at this protection. My god. And look at these windows, the bars. What are you in a goddamn prison?
Nice place you got here. Tasteful.
Thanks.
Strange. Okay, weird. Deja vu. You know when I had to explore an apartment for that woman when we went downstairs? We went into that super secret basement. I can't remember her name, but she was like the journalist, and I killed that guy, and I got the cool pistol from his body. Old Reliable. Where is it? I think it's Old Reliable. I think Old Reliable is either Rivers one or that one from that guy. There's one, and the other one I've put in storage. But you walk into that apartment and you need to go and like find out information, and it's like exactly the same shelf in exactly the same place. I was like, ugh. But this is obviously a much fancier apartment. But it's just like even down to the shard with the silver hand and the urn and everything, because it was a shard about like a kid that had been killed. That was so strange. Weird. It looks like Anon 42 was right after all. I recently found a previously uncharted section of the net out in the boonies, even though I'd already been there maybe 20 odd times. I guess you can only access it with the right parameters. It only cost me a week of sleepless nights, but I finally finished the Leviathan and punched through the section undetected. At least I think. Good thing, too, because it turns out a non-42 sick Night Corps server's against me. I really should take a break. Quit the net for a few months, but those files did really look suspicious. Well, I have a feeling that our Sandra is probably quite suspicious. Oh, the shredded paper. Quite scared of what's going to happen to her with this Night Corp thing with the artificial intelligence that we definitely didn't read. We even got a bamboo plant in here. Jesus, those files. Maybe I should have just left them alone. Each of them could be a puppet without even realizing it. And those flights to the moon, what are they cooking up there? Was it human DNA or... Couldn't run a thorough scan, only had time to break through one folder's ice. Either way, I'm pretty sure they flagged me. Can't tell if it was an unmasking demon or their dweller. I think... Oh, there's one more. Sorry, I'm just reading all of the diary entries. They're watching me, not just on the net. Some shady-looking types followed me all the way to work today. When I finally worked up the nerve to turn around and face them, they vanished. Maybe I'm just paranoid, but I think they were speaking Russian. I'm starting to get a little freaked out.
If it's not the scavs you're worried about, then who?
Look, I didn't pay you to come here and ask me personal questions.
Hey, you mentioned it. Besides, I saved your life. That isn't worth anything?
It was worth whatever you got paid. Don't pretend I wasn't just another small-time job for you. Now, did you bring the data bank?
Here. Don't worry, it's completely intact.
When someone tells me not to worry, it usually means they're hiding something. You wouldn't happen to have seen what's inside, would you?
Absolutely not.
I'm a professional. I have a reputation to uphold.
Exactly.
Good. Then here you go, for your professionalism. I threw in a little extra for minding your own data.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
1910? I should have just read the damn thing and owned up to it. Alright. Best of luck. Probably not a good idea to go, "Hey Sandra, got your data bank here!" Like on the outside. That's probably why it was a timed thing and I should have just waited. I feel like if anyone was listening, if she's being followed, probably not the greatest thing that I could do, you know? Probably not the greatest thing I could do. Let's do this one. Let's do Holding On. Meet Johnny by the North Oak sign. The whole time I was flat on my digital ass in Mikoshi, Carey was out there forging his glittering solo career. He'd better be real chill after all these years, right? But something tells me deep down he's still the same. Anyway, come on. Guy's gonna shit himself when he sees me. Alright, let's go see Carey.
This ought to work.
Well, so why are we here exactly?
Heard Carey got himself a buck a mansion here. Done well.
Where'd you hear anything about Carey?
In and about town. Scream sheets are full of shit about him. Oh, right. You weren't around.
Mm-hmm. Your boy's night out. So what? Want to pay him a visit?
Yep. Seems as good a time as any.
So, I gotta hit Carey's digs, look around, critique the drapes.
Know what they're writing about him? He's depressed, attempted...
What, really worried he wants to hurt himself?
Who knows? Either way, could give him some pointers.
Meaning you want to go in person. Gotta hand you the reins again.
Yes. Behaved myself last time, didn't I? I think I warrant another furlough for good behavior.
Third time's the charm, he says. Well, to be honest, he did do just fine on round 2, you know?
First Rogue, now Carey. Who's next on the list of conjugal visits?
Nobody. Just so happens the list of people I consider friends and who are still alive is pretty damn short. Exactly why I need to talk to Carey.
What was that about attempted...
Amateur hour. Didn't even cobble together the right audience. Tried to put a bullet through his skull in his room. Bodyguard took his gun like candy from a baby.
Could just be the rumor mill.
Sure, could. But I want to know.
Okay. But I want to know what you plan to do.
Nothing stupid, I promise. Just want to see how he's doing.
How you plan to tell him it's you? Could be dealing with some real personal shit right now. Might not be the best time to mess with his head.
V-Care was always dealing with personal shit. That's why, in spite of everything else, we got along. Don't worry. I'll play it by ear, sensitively. First things first. We gotta get into that house.
Okay. Just let me know when you want to take the wheel.
All right. We'll knock on the door and go, here. Hello. I'd like to talk to you about your car insurance. Do you have a moment to chat, good sir? I promise I'm not about to become a manifestation of the old rocker boy from 2023. And I'm certainly not drunk driving. This is really hard to drive this car off-road, apparently, I've discovered. It does not want to go in the direction I chose. Okay, I'm getting there. How else am I going to make the entrance to Carrie's house? Take the road? That's crazy. Johnny wouldn't take the road. I gotta behave like Johnny if Carrie's to believe me. I've had one too many tequilas, and this is how we're gonna get to the mansion. Whoa. And not cause the attention of, not grab the attention of those fellas. Alright, Carrie, let me in. Maybe I should have rocked up in the Porsche. Oh, dude, the gate, right? Doosh! Okay, that didn't work. We'll get in a different way. Is there an intercom on this thing? No doorbell? I guess we're breaking... Oh, hang on. Doorbell. God, it's tucked away all the way to the side here. It's not even... It's barely on this...
Gary Uridine residence. Please wait while I connect... What?
You'll never guess who.
Huh? Can't hear ya.
Come back later, maybe?
Nah, come on. We're lucky the dog's even home.
You'll never guess who. It's kind of funny when you're female V, because it makes it even harder, especially with, like, the rogue date. Wake the fuck up, samurai. We've got a gate to open. Alright, then. I'm breaking in. Whoa, what is this? They got the Japanese garden with also Carrie's security bot? Dude.
What the hell's this freak tech?
That's cool. Let me take a look. Jump scare. Dude. That's pretty sick. The hat. It's only the one in the garden seems to have that hat. What a pad.
Fugly as seafood barf.
It does not look good in here.
Expensive, at least.
Jesus.
Something's got to justify this level of tacky.
So we're criticizing the drapes then. Damn. Samurai swords crossed. Before Carrie Uridine became the rock god and American cultural icon we know today, he was someone else entirely, someone even he may not remember, or perhaps more precisely would rather forget. In his samurai days, Uridine played second fiddle to the group's infamous vocalist Johnny Silverhand. In his few moments of sincerity, such as the hard-to-find interview with Meryl, Uridine confessed that he left Samurai no less than 2 separate times, promising himself that each departure would be his last. While he variously claimed artistic differences, Silverhand's character or organizational chaos as his reasons, the truth lay elsewhere. Simply put, the suffocating, cramped clubs where Samurai played just didn't have a stage that could hold both Johnny and Carrie, 2 inflated alpha male egos constantly vying for the mic and their fans' adoration. Yet Carrie always returned to the Samurai fold. Why? Here we enter the realm of pure rumor and gossip, the most interesting of which pegs Carrie's drama as the oldest, simplest story in the book. Love. Now that's a story someone could write a fan fiction about.
Oh, fuck. Cookie cutter crap straight from a catalog. Doubt Carrie picked this. Always ate out. Always.
I guess he'll be upstairs. What is this? Liberum Arbitrium Review. This is the latest album from Tainted Overlord, which we read probably in River's nephew's place.
Wicked bad collection.
Wow, now I am impressed. Played a few of these myself back in our samurai days.
$2029, $2058.
Acts like that run us many eddies?
Forget it, we couldn't afford it. That's Carrie's fave.
He knows him well. 2023. A wicked acid trip, but not the kind you think. There's a door there. Maybe not upstairs, then. All the albums. Second Conflict.
What's this?
Second Conflict. Carrie'd always go straight for kitsch with titles. Guess nothing's changed.
I love this because you've got obviously you've got songs in general being the inspiration for quests in this game, and then you've got the ones that are also samurai related ones. So you've got Blistering Love, Never Fade Away, Chip It In for all the Johnny's quests.
What's this?
Old single we put out. No idea why Carrie hoards shit like that.
Okay, even I know that one.
An oldie but a goodie.
Never fade away.
Guess if I had a fave, it'd be that one.
Well, before we knock on his door, take a look upstairs too.
All right, I'll give him that one.
Even the outside is trash. Got the Rayfield. Who that? Can't scan it. Not sure who that is.
Oh,
Jesus.
Butterfly Carrie emerging from his silky samurai Christmas.
Oh, that's great. How's the ego on that one, though? Having that in your own house.
Probably the only actual necessity in this whole pad.
Your laptop? Can't use it there. Just keep it in shape. Can't can't say the same for this apartment. Who is Lizzie Wizzy pretending to be? Okay. Nothing coming up around the bar. We got the smashed record. But what record was it?
Bet he sits here and thinks, the fuck I need all this shit for?
The Last Rocker Boy, the solo career of Kerry Uridine. The friendship between Johnny Silverhand and Kerry Uridine, as well as the trauma behind Johnny's mysterious disappearance, have contributed to the cloak of misinformation that has obscured the true story of Samurai for years. The stubbornly loyal Uridine always kept silent about the foundational leadership role he held in the cult band. To the detriment of his own career, he paid full tribute to Silverhand, granting him full authorship over the band's songs. Following Samurai's disintegration and a personal retreat to the Philippines where Kerry rediscovered his creative roots, Uridine cut ties from the past and began the next chapter of his legacy. Today it has become clear beyond doubt that his own successes not only match those of Samurai's, but have repeatedly surpassed them. Kerry's effortless, natural charisma and strong stage presence electrify crowds without fail. By comparison, Silverhand's fiery shouts and political grandstanding appear now as nothing more than ordinary attention-grabbing, designed to mask the otherwise pedestrian quality of his musical talent. We read that before, but it was, considering we're in the apartment, good to get a little refresher on that one. There is a... I swear that we, I highlighted those. That's weird. And they didn't show up. Alright, scan it again. 2043. You gonna let me scan this one too? It's the last one on the list. I don't know why it's so picky sometimes, you know? You see how you have to get it at the most specific angle to highlight it. But it just won't do it.
Looks like he's showering.
Alone, too. Good thing, believe me. Okay, leave the rest to me. I'll get him out of there.
Alright.
Drop one of Misty's special pills. Let's go.
How does he think this is gonna work, dude? I pop the pills, he's like, Kerry, it's me, Johnny. I look a little bit different. Do not be alarmed. Don't be alarmed.
No, not yet.
Want to wander around by yourself? Like a fangirl or something?
Give me a minute is all I ask. Every damn time we change things up, it feels like a leap off Sokka Tower to me.
And need a running start.
I think that's just hold on if I, need to, look around, but, yeah. Alright, here we go.
Okay.
Sure, this will go just fine. That's interesting that it says Johnny, okay, already, and it changed the colors before I'd even changed over.
Feels so much better.
Okay, we'll
now
play him a riff.
Which are up for show and which are actually strummable.
Oh, okay. So chipping in, Never Fade Away, and Archangel. Archangel didn't come up, so I'm not sure on that one. Is that one of Kerry's songs or a Samurai song that I'm not familiar with? Should we play Johnny's fave then?
We lost everything.
Who the fuck?
I'm just gonna get shot.
Keep playing.
All right.
Johnny?
Kerry?
No. That's some fucking joke. Hang on. What did Silverhand tell me before he died?
This a test? Could just play you another song.
Answer me.
Told you to leave Samurai. Go your own way. Clearly I was right, as I often am.
Johnny fucking Silverhand. Fuck? I mean, how?
Surprise.
Motherfucker!
Oh!
Okay, weren't expecting me. I get it.
Oh, fucking contraire. Been waiting 50 years to do that. So you changed a bit. Nice rack. Sporting a new style?
There you go. I'm a woman now, Carrie.
Not looking all bad yourself, either.
Shit. Johnny. Oh, man. I need a drink. All right. Come on. Tell me. Why do you look like a small-time klepto-punk from the afterlife?
Ooh.
Long as you tell me what you got in your throat.
Always did complain I couldn't carry a tune.
Nice place.
Ain't seen much of it yet.
You sure?
Moved in after the 4th album came out.
All sold well, apparently.
Fuck you, Johnny. Don't even start.
Who'd you sign with?
Shit. With Arasaka. Mornings, I record at their studio. Then evenings, Yori pops over for a little neighborly cookout.
And who'd you really sign with?
MSM Records.
Another pillar of society.
Come on. Sit down with me. Tell me where you've been all this time.
The hidden booze in the couch.
Live here all by your lonesome?
Nah, got my cook, Ariel, but he's off today. Miguel... what am I... Not your biz, June. Sit down. Start talking.
Steel yourself for a long story.
I just really want it to be tragic. Sad as all fuck over all those years. 'Cause if I hear you spent them with the Nomads, open road, wind in your hair, or cool and relaxed in orbit, and now you've just popped by to shit all over my life, well, I'ma lose my damn mind.
Listen, judge for yourself.
Oh, fuck! Remember? The one damn time Henry showed up sober and clean as a whistle.
Uh-huh. And played absolute tripe.
At least Danny was happy.
Oh, wow. There we go. There's a lot here. I get to ask this question.
Who's that?
Elise, the ex-wife.
The what? You're kidding. How long did last?
Too long. But don't worry. It worked out well. For her. Gave her my house in Tokyo, cars, kids. Yeah.
Worked out pretty well for you too, then.
That's so cool to see. Because I've only seen the gigs from first-person view.
Never did get what Denny saw in that guy. I mean, smart imp, that one. Maybe too smart for the company she kept.
Nah, Denny always went for losers, incapable of dressing themselves. Oh, Hank was perfect. Half a brain and high all the time. She got to rescue him over and over again.
Why'd she never try and fix me?
Would have had to get in line, that's why.
Stuff about you being depressed. It true?
Nope. Promo stratagem.
It attempts to. Think putting a bullet through your skull will help your sales?
Didn't work for you?
Nobody remembers Samurai. Now you're just butthurt because I managed fine without you.
Fuck me. Got no answer to that. Looking at him now, those really were the best of times.
Playing fucking rat-infested dumps. Argued before every gig. Had no idea what we wanted to play, and never had an Ed to our name.
Nancy, control freak. Henry smelled like zappers and piss. I was always stealing your pants.
Hella good times, man.
I was always still in your pants. This should be where we get Johnny's pants instead of the Carrie's fan apartment. That's pretty funny. Maybe he took those pants thinking they were Carrie's, but it turns out that they were Johnny's. That's how he came to be in possession of them.
Still in touch with the gang?
Just Nance. Changed her name to Bess Isis. Works for N54 News.
Could track down Denny and Henry if you want.
Oh, have we seen her on the news?
Maybe get together? You know, jam or something?
Let's have a full jam.
Best ISIS. Damn, Nance really went for it. Though all I hear is part-time stripper with a thing for ancient Egypt.
Shame you died. Sure she would have welcomed your input.
How is she in general, besides having nothing to do with music?
Could ask her yourself.
Is Best Isis in here? Potentially? Best Isis is not in there. I don't know if it would give you all of those characters. Because there's a lot. And it's hard to really get them. And like in the journal, we have Kerry Eurodyne's one and Rocker Boy, class of 21st Century Rebels. I don't know, because we've seen quite a few things news-wise, but I don't know if we know about that. I've never also looked at this menu when we've been Johnny before. I like the color shifting with between the red and the yellow on the middle sections there. That's cool.
Henry probably killed his own liver.
Nah, I would have heard if he was gone. Got mutual friends. Few calls and I should be able to track him down.
Denny might still be in the biz. Actually had talent. And a spine.
Yeah, released something not too long ago. Moved to North Oak, too.
You just said you weren't in touch.
Didn't hear it from her. I think she might be avoiding me.
You ever leave this house?
Nope.
You live close.
You want to bring Samurai back?
No. Could do one gig, play some dive where nobody plays us. I mean, got my reputation to think about.
But I won't have to explain what happened. All this?
Nah, we'll spare him. Hella boring story. Biochips, Arasaka's evil schemes, magic pills. We'll just say you're my new output.
All right, let's do it.
Fuck yeah! Okay. Send you Nancy's number in a sec. I'll go after Henry and Denny.
I'm not there. Figure it out with V.
Sure. You two get along?
Sure. Kid loves me.
Yeah, I bet.
Off we go.
How am I?
Oh. Good night.
Johnny, you okay?
No.
Ah, so you must be V. Johnny mentioned something like this might happen.
Mm-hmm.
You two have fun at least?
That a hint of disapproval, I hear? Just sit tight for a bit. Rest. Don't worry about a thing.
Hell is this concert thing?
Did you hear that?
Gets sharper as the pills wear off. So?
Want to see Samurai live? probably won't get another chance.
What if this ends up like the Rogue thing? One big letdown.
Nah, this is different. Carrie needs this concert.
Okay, call in Nancy.
Fuck yeah, nice.
Fuck yeah. Oh yeah. You coming? The moth, like old times. Yes, everyone wants a piece of E. I know. I gotta go get the follow-up on Alex, too. Be there soon. Soon. Started to think you chickened out. No, be there. I'm just busy right now. So let's call Nancy. I gotta get a great photo of Johnny.
Nancy? I mean... Bess? Bess Isis?
No, this is her underpaid, underappreciated assistant. Steven, N54 News, how can I help?
Wanna talk to Bess?
She's not here.
Calling from Carrie Uridine's residence.
Cool. But Beth still isn't here. She was supposed to be back 2 days ago. Went to the Totentowns to shoot some stuff, story on Maelstrom. Call back next week or just watch the news. Anything happens to her, I'll be the first to cover it.
Got a bad feeling, V. Think we better head to the Taunton tent.
Okay, so that's holding on done. So now we have second conflict. The name of Carrie's song. Okay. I think that, considering I said we should meet up with Alex, and I said I'll be on my way, we should now go back to Dogtown and do that. So, breaking it up into pieces. I think this is it. The end of the story. Can we finally stop looking over our shoulders? Are we free? I like to think so, but something tells me this is only the beginning. You uncovered mysteries you didn't know existed. You made decisions whose consequences you couldn't anticipate. Most importantly, though, you still don't know how to save yourself. Always one step forward, 2 steps back. Same old shit. Alright, let's go to the moth. And Capitan says, how's the ride? Is Her Majesty pleased? Engine tuned to her liking, wheels, bulletproof enough guns, firing at Delta speed, armor plating, keeping Her Majesty's tushy soft. I was going to say soft, but it's safe. Your humble servant Muammar hopes that Herrera outlaws treating you like a queen. Can't complain, oh captain, my captain. Haha, V, you crazy gonk. Miss talking to you. I hope that luxury sports tank serves you well. Beautiful night in Night City. Oh, hang on, there's a shot here. Ooh, we have Carrie Urdine's second Conflict album review. People always say that after Johnny vanished, Samurai vanished with him. I'll push it one step further. When Samurai vanished, so did Carrie Urdine. The latest album proves Urdine will never be more than a samurai epigon, an Ouroboros, a sad second-hand tour de farce. Urdine can't seem to climb out of Silverhand's shadow, and honestly, it doesn't seem like he wants to. He's still basking in the memories of decades-old scandals because he just can't seem to put together a headline of his own these days, and Carrie Urdine's golden age has long since passed. What's got me curious is how much money his label's pumping into this sinking ship, just so we don't think otherwise. Pretty accurate review there. So we get to see a little bit more from this side of the apartment. There's another one here too. Urdine, the unauthorized biography. Unsurprisingly, Samurai never achieved major commercial success because the voice that directed the group's trajectory was that of demagogue frontman Silverhand, rather than that of Urdine, whose main aspiration was the pursuit of the music itself. Silverhand never possessed grand ambitions for creative expression. Instead, He was hell-bent on a personal path of devastation. These destructive tendencies had significant influence on Carey and persisted long after the Arasaka Tower attack and Johnny's disappearance. Only following an extended hiatus did Uridine prove to the world his creative potential. He captured the imaginations and hearts of thousands of fans, securing him a spot in the company of music's legends. Take that car for a spin of his, obviously. And we got Caroli's new security bot line. Fed up with unreliable security contractors, did another brainless goon from the animals beat your gardener half to death by mistake? Again? If you take professional self-defense systems seriously, choose Caroli security bots powered by Holdin technology. Caroli security bots are a proven solution for owners who adhere to our terms of service and safety guidelines when purchasing Caroli products. You consent to all legal provisions of the sales contract. Limited lifetime guarantee. That always reads like nothing bad will ever happen. And it's a good thing that we got one of these bad boys right outside. To the moth.
Here's to you, carnalito. I don't think I'd recognize you on the street today. Your room's exactly the way you left it. Just as messy as the day you disappeared. I ain't your criada, boy. And you clean it when you come back. And I'll introduce you to Sofia, her baklava. Oh, man. You just have to try it. There's so much catching up to do. It's been 10 years. Or was it 11 already? Ugh. Tequila's not helping.
It's a sad spot, this one. Alright, shall we be prepared to...
Little is known about the bloody terrorist attack perpetrated recently by an unknown organization at Night City International and Translunar. Echoes of the bloodbath continue unabated.
Finally. Good. Grab a seat. Talking about you. The
Dozens
chances,
of
huh?
victims, chiefly orbital air staff, the paralysis of air and space travel, and losses going into billions of Eurodollars. These are the sad results of this senseless act of aggression.
Familiar, this fucking jabber. It's war talk.
Today we
a
talk to
wind-up.
Leslie Wawuda,
Old
orbital air
Greg
CEO,
Myers
speaking to
knows
us
how
from
to
Nairobi,
escalate
Kenya,
shit.
where Mr. Wawuda did manage to travel.
One thing's sure. If they jump at
Mr.
each other,
Wawuda, you
Militech
claim
will
to
rip
know
Sokka's
exactly who's
throat out.
responsible for the recent attack on what is clearly
We're on
the
a roll
jewel
today
of
with the words that I have to edit out of this playthrough.
Yes, Night Corp. It must be said. To Night Corp, the spaceport in Night City is a symbol of yet another failure in their space race against orbital air, the leader in orbital technology.
Couldn't be sure you'd
They
show.
would destroy us out of envy for our success. This attack was a few...
Looking pretty beat up.
A lot of shit went down. Think I need a kindred soul to hash things out.
My luck's in then.
Good to see you too, Alex. In spite of it all.
So, here we are, facing complicated dilemmas.
Did you invite me here to debate the sorry state of the world?
NUS is rolling up its shit, breaking camp. My bags are packed too. Got one last assignment. Eliminate you.
Of course.
Many have tried.
Save the stale comebacks for the bozos at the afterlife. Got a few months to live, right? So I'm content to wait. In-house contest, you see. Already chalked up a few accidents and dieds of natural causes. Peeps back at the firm will wilt with envy when I post a died after a long, grueling illness.
Here. Token I got. In case anyone doubts you followed orders.
Huh. Sure you don't want to keep it?
Just take it.
Gotta say, I'm curious. How'd it go down with Reed?
What do you know?
What would you say to a drink first?
For the fallen. Body, soul, or both.
What an interesting list. What a very interesting list. Like, out of the list of names here, having T-Bug and even Evelyn seem strange in the priority list when we also think about everyone else. And we've lost more than that too. Fuck it. Judy's friend Tom. To Tom at Clouds because of my fuck up. What an interesting list. Do we drink to Reed though? You know? To Jackie. Alex goes, who's that? To T-Bug. Who the fuck's that? This feels so strange. Reed's the only one that we mutually know. Drinking to Johnny feels strange too. Sure, shall we drink to the arsehole? This one feels like the most appropriate to say to Alex. The rest, I'm not sure. I really want to, like, see what is even said in response, but we're in dialogue, so...
To Reed.
To that guy.
A man of honor, a patriot, a comrade.
To this. I shot him in the head.
How'd it go down, V? How did he die?
Me not being able to say to this is the worst. Ah, yes. All true. And I did have a choice. The others just aren't as direct answers. Loyalty killed him.
He blindly followed orders. Gave me no choice. I think he saw death as a possibility from the moment Myers and I showed up.
Meaning?
Knew Myers well. Her cynicism. Knew she might just play him. And he let her.
Did you like him?
At first.
I don't know.
Fucking fate of an FIA agent. Well, here's to all fools with principles.
To all peeps with principles. Guess what? Your country just started another corp war.
The new United States was in no way involved in the recent events at NC International and Translunar.
Nor was Night Corp.
Orbital Airs long sought a way to get rid of its competition. They'd be at each other's throats sooner or later anyway.
No qualms whatsoever?
Song didn't have any either.
You gotta quit this job. This life.
How you know I'm not doing that?
Good luck, Alex. Look out for yourself.
You too. Remember, it's my job to kill you. Don't let anyone beat me to it.
So what? Monaco bound?
Close. Warm, sunny place, definitely.
Chick's pretty chill. Too bad she's on the wrong side. Come on. Gotta find some new peeps you'll befriend. Grow to like. And then murder.
Alright, there's unfinished sympathy. I assume she's gone down to the, Yeah, I don't know if I'll be let in here anymore. But, yeah. Don't think I can go down there anymore. Interesting to see if there was like an update about some communications, but oh, that was hey, this place filled out all of a sudden. Greetings, everyone. Okay, I wasn't back there for that long. Wonderful. Okay, so we did have our chat with Alex. That's a little bit of closure, and now I have a text from someone called Ashley. Ashley. We ain't met. If all goes well, never will. Did some digging on the net to find you. Man, what a mess you made. And on my watch. Karen Exotic system breach. Grand Theft Auto. All one big steaming pile of shit you dumped in my backyard. But we're chill. We set things right and you get back that preem ride you jacked. Sound good? Ashley. And you are who exactly? I'm a netrunner, contracted by Karen Exotics, and you went crashing through my code while I was working a side gig. Let my guard down. Alright. So this is blackmail, an offer, friendly heads up, someone's gunning for me. Def and offer, 1000%. Fuck Karen Exotics, fuck their car. Cleaning up this mess will be easier if I never see it again. I'm out of the job if you don't help. Cutting a deal just makes sense for us both, right? Alright, give me the deets. I'm too curious for my own good. Quick version, you wipe the car's databanks, I give my blessing, and shizzle yours. I'll get you access to the car, you scrub it, vehicle ID, Karen Exotic soft, anything that might link it back to the corp, all of it bleached. The squeakiest of cleans. By wiping the ID while in the garage, the system will flag the car for a registration error, it'll open the gate, expecting you to leave and re-enter and to try again. Except you won't. System error, out the door, ID, wiped. Abracadabra, poof, gone. The car won't exist. Sure, be a gonk not to, probably be a gonk too as well. Fucking Nova. Send in coords for the elevator by the stadium entrance. I'll open it once you're there. Ping you when you're on site.
No. Interesting.
Interesting. Moving heat. Alright. Oh, interesting is what V usually says when there's tarot nearby to scan. But there you go. And that is how we're going to bring this episode of Cyberpunk 2077 to a close. Thank you so much for joining me today as we tick some more things off the to-do list. We did some gigs and also some important side jobs. We got to meet Carrie. We got to have a little bit of closure with Alex, and we'll be able to check out Moving Heat, Second Conflict, and some other things next time. And I just realized, killing in the name, complete other jobs until Bess Isis, aka Nancy, is available to call. Killing in the name. We've been waiting for ages. I'm curious about this Swedenborg Rivera. To write that kind of nonsense, you gotta have a good head. There you go. That actually links through to that. So we now know how Nancy will be available to call. It's only been in our quest log for 6,000 years, but we'll get to that soon enough. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode, and I will see you next time.